Welcome back. Orisha Wholeness is a nonprofit organization committed to promoting healthier lifestyles in our broader community, often with minimal or no cost involved. Their team of wellness facilitators accomplishes this mission through a diverse range of activities, including dance and fitness programs, support for entrepreneurship, economic development, and much more. Joining us to tell us more is the president of Orisha Wholeness, Dr. Pascale Pierre, and vice president and board chair of Orisha Wholeness, Shelly Wilson. Thank you both so much for joining me.
Thank you for having us.
So just to start off, could you tell me a little bit more about Orisha Wholeness and its mission, and how did the idea for the nonprofit come about?
Sure. Well, we are a nonprofit organization, a 501c3, and we consist of a group of facilitators, wholeness facilitators who really believe in promoting health and wellness in the community, and specifically the Bronx, because we are a Bronx-based organization. And the great thing about us is that the majority of our founders were actually from the Bronx, and we live in the Bronx. So we're really invested in seeing the Bronx, the residents of the Bronx, thrive as well in mentally, physically, and spiritually. And we believe in making fitness fun. That's what we pride ourselves on it. And then Pascale's the one who actually came up with the idea of getting us started.
Yeah, so established established in 2021,
Yes.
Orisha Wholeness focuses on promoting healthy lifestyles, as you mentioned, to the community. Can you share more about the different programs and the initiatives that you offer to achieve this goal?
Yeah, absolutely. We offer different classes, something for everyone. Anybody at any age, any level can participate in all our classes. So we have line dancing with Tina and PJ. We have Zumba with Ashley. We have salsa with Rashim, health education with Pam, soccer fitness with Shelly, body conditioning, dance fitness, and financial literacy with myself. And also we have our instructor for our third line dance social with Earl. So we provide a variety of classes where everyone can participate for free.
That sounds so fun, and I think it is important to have a wide range, right? Because
Yes.
not everybody likes one style, not everybody likes
Right.
running, not everybody likes
Right.
lifting. So it is important to provide that wide range to the community. And so with that, the organization is driven by progressive ideas and bold actions. So how do you ensure that your approach to promoting wellness is innovative and impactful, especially given today's challenges in the world?
Well, we listen to our participants. We see what is it they want, and we can tell if what we're doing is actually working. And we're from the Bronx, so we know what kind of works in the Bronx and what doesn't work in the Bronx. And what we want to do is make sure that we're innovative. So we're providing free activities for the people, but we're not doing the same thing as you said it before. So we have the body conditioning, we have the Zumba, we have the line dancing, which a lot of people are not aware of. So it's great bringing line dancing to a community that's not used to it. And then we're just
Yeah. And one thing that we do, like line dancing is an opportunity for people to dance without a partner. So one thing that I started doing, because I'm also a Latin dancer, so I'm incorporating salsa and line dancing. So teaching line dancing to salsa. So that way some of our participants who are women, they don't need a partner to be able to salsa dance, they can just salsa line dance.
Listen, I was a salsa dancer all my life. I have to classes.
Absolutely.
I'm definitely going to show up. But with that, what has the reception and the feedback been like from your participants?
Well, it's been very positive because they keep coming back. And that's the one way you can tell if your program's successful or not. And then they bring their family members, and they bring their partners, and they come. And then it's also we're based in Poe Park, so we see a lot of people from Poe Park who just come and hang out. Like, they might not dance with us, but they're dancing on the sidelines, or they're participating, or if we're not there, they're like, what happened? You're supposed to be there on Saturday. Why was class canceled? So that's how we know that what we're doing is working.
I mean, the growth speaks for itself. So like you mentioned, people come, then it's like, hey, word of mouth, they bring their family, they bring their friends. So, at the end of the day, that's really important. And so with that, obesity and high blood pressure are significant health concerns in the United States. So can you tell me a little bit about how the nonprofit addresses these issues through its health and fitness programs, and what positive outcomes have you witnessed so far?
Yes.
So because we have all those classes, for example, we have a couple of participants who lost over 100 pounds. One of them have been with us for over 10 years. She had gastric bypass surgery because of health reasons. So because of her regular participation in our programming, not only did she lose the weight, because that's the easy part, she's able to keep the weight off, her energy level up. She's able to do so much that she wasn't able to do before. We have a participant who has stage 4 cancer. Even though she's not able to physically participate as much as she would like, but because of what we're doing, she's part of the group, she's part of a family, she's able to be part of everything that we're doing, which increases her quality of life. And the social outing.
Yeah, and then the social aspect as well. We have members who came, a member told me the other day how she's so happy for this program. She has her husband coming to the program now, and he's participating. And it's actually kind of revigorated their marriage because now they have something else they share where they're actually working out together, they're having fun together, and then, you know, and Orisha, she thanked for that.
Yeah, that's amazing. And like we just spoke a little bit about the monthly line dance social, you know, a very interesting initiative. And so can you tell me a little bit about how dancing contributes to both physical and mental health?
So line dancing, there's a line dance community out there, just like there's a salsa community. There's a line dance community out there. So it's not just about dancing, it's about socializing. It's about the camaraderie. So we have monthly line dance socials where people come from all over. And you get to see the same people over and over. It's like a little family. So we have people from Long Island, even as far as North Carolina, come to our line dance event where you get to see people that they've never seen before and get to practice the dances that they've been learning in class.
That is so fun. That is so much fun.
Yeah.
And so with that, like you kind of just mentioned, social outings are another aspect of your organization's activity. So how do these outings contribute to the building stronger social bonds within the community?
Well, we're taking some of our members who live in the community who wouldn't have an opportunity to go to different places. They just came back from Niagara Falls. They did the Bubble Run, which is in Queens. So it doesn't matter how far you go. It's the fact that we're taking our members places that they wouldn't go on their own. And they're building that trust. They're building that the experiences, the bonds with each other, as well as other people that we're bringing in.
So aside from the primary location of Orisha, you guys also do like group outings and things like that, correct?
Yes.
That is so
We have a we have a walking group that we do
Yes.
every second Saturday of the month, where we take people to different parts of the Bronx. So it's like a learning a history of the Bronx as well, because we're going to different places. We just went over to the George Washington Bridge, and we are also increasing the endurance, because at the beginning we were only able to do maybe 1 or 2 miles. Right now we're doing 10 miles, and it's some of the same people coming back, so we know that their endurance is increasing and they love participating in things like that.
Yes, and we were also doing a hiking program. We were actually taking our members up into Westchester so that they were hiking different places. So it was another opportunity to take them out of the Bronx, to take them to another area so then they can bring that experience back.
That's awesome. I really love the variety that this organization offers. And so with that, Dr. Pascale, how does your experience and expertise contribute to the organization's mission?
Well, I'm a physical therapist, so I have a master's degree and doctor's degree in physical therapy. So basically that's my job, to get people back to being well and women healthy. So I use that as a tool to help the community. And also, it's also personal for me as well. I remember I was going to work one day and I walked up like a 10-foot hill, and when I got to the top, I was out of breath. And I'm like, nope, I need to get my health under control. And one of the ways that I was able to do it is to volunteer at my job to teach dance fitness classes, volunteer with Shape Up New York City in the community to teach community classes. So.
That's amazing. And Shelly, same for you. You know, you bring over 30 years of experience to the organization. So how has your extensive background in managing community-based organizations influenced the way that Orisha Wholeness runs?
Well, I'm also a group fitness instructor, as well as my master's degree is in nonprofit management. So I have the opportunity to bring my passion for what I love to the organization, teaching classes, helping people to become healthier, and I believe in meeting them where they're at. So there's nothing can limit you about your body size, your age, your gender. It's you have fun, you move the way you can move. And so that's what I love to bring to the organization, as well as we're a small organization, and you see we do a lot. So trying to get us to the point where we're getting to meetings, we're creating new experiences for our youth. So that's kind of where I help out.
And, you know, speaking of, like you just mentioned, kind of no limits, you describe your classes as fun, energetic, and easy to follow. So how do you ensure that your fitness programs are accessible and enjoyable at all levels?
We see the smiles on their faces. We see them coming back every year. We just did Summer Streets this past week in the Bronx, and when we taught our classes, people were just walking in. They're like, "Oh my God, this is so much fun!" and they were able to jump in and do it. So they didn't need any dance experience. It's open for everyone, and we could see that how people just join in and participate.
And you know, as a nonprofit, you know that community engagement is vital to the organization. So how can individuals in the community get involved with Orisha Wholeness and support your mission?
Sure. They can go to our website, www.orishawholeness.com, and just sign up or just stop by. Everything is open. You don't have to register. We're based in Poe Park. Our classes are listed. You hear the music. All you have to do is stop by and join us.
We also on Facebook and Instagram. Hashtag Orisha Wholeness.
Yes.
And so, you know, with that, in your experience, can you tell me a little bit about how combining physical activities like dance with social interactions create for a more holistic approach to well-being and health?
Oh, it's great. Our participants, not only do they get that physical activities, it also helps them mentally. We have some community members who have not been able to do a lot of physical activities. Now they're able to play with their grandchildren. They're able to go out and enjoy a movie, whereas before they would just sit at home. Even our regular participants, like for example, there's a lady, she's never been to Long Island before, and just being able to get out with a group of other women or other participants is just increase their quality of life.
That's amazing. And as we wrap, I want to ask both of you, looking ahead, what are your aspirations for the growth and development of Orisha Wholeness?
We love the fact that we're based in the park. It's open to all. But what we would love to have is actually a building that we can go to so that we are not dependent upon the weather. And we can provide all services. So it's the health, it's the wellness, it's the financial literacy training, it's the nutrition workshops, so that we become a one-stop shop for everyone.
And once we have that space, one of the things that you find in the dancing community is there's a line dancing world, there's a Latin dancing world. So I kind of want to, because I'm both, I kind of want to combine the two. So being able to have an event where everybody can come in and dance together.
That is
fun.
That's amazing. And so with that, I want to thank you both for joining us today.
Thank you so
thank
much
you for having us. Thank you.
Of course. So again, for more information, you can visit their website at orishawholeness.org and follow them on Facebook and Instagram at Orisha Wholeness.